With knowledge, with intuition, with power. Soul Rise Woman. Begin. Hello, I'm Soul Rise Woman. Welcome to my podcast, where we turn breakdowns into breakthroughs. Today we're delving into a fundamental question. What role do our brain and our emotions play in our transformation journey? After a crisis, it's not just about setting new goals. It's about understanding how your brain and your emotions are working behind the scenes, shaping your thoughts, your behavior, your very identity. Understanding the brain and emotion science shows that our brain is not fixed. It can change and adapt. This is called neuroplasticity. Neuroscientists argue that emotions are deeply rooted in brain circuits, in structures like the amygdala, the insula, the prefrontal cortex. Emotions aren't just feelings. They're all biological events with neural signatures. So when you feel fear or joy, your brain is lighting up in specific ways. And here's what that means for transformation. If you carry repeated emotional patterns, say, "I'm not enough," your brain may have wired for that. But the beautiful truth? You can rewire it. Emotions shaping the mind. Your emotional world filters everything your brain receives and keeps. The Education Hub 3. If you've experienced a crisis, trauma, or deep emotional shift, your brain's pathways may carry that charge. To truly transform, you're not just changing your goal, you're changing your neural terrain. A young woman whose childhood held the belief, "I must perform to be loved," may carry that as a neural pathway. A middle-aged woman who repeatedly felt, "It's not safe to be visible," may have suppressed emotional circuits in her brain. Transformation requires emotional clarity, plus neural change. Strategies to support brain-emotion transformation. Here are practices anchored in science that support this journey. Pause and observe. When a familiar emotion arises, stop. Notice it in your body. Your brain begins to map it consciously. Reappraise emotion. Instead of, "This fear means I'm weak," ask, "What is this feeling trying to teach me?" Cognitive reappraisal engages the prefrontal cortex and supports healthier wiring. PMC4. Choose micro practices. Daily 5-minute mindful breathing. Journal one feeling. Self-compassion statement. I'm allowed to feel and to change. Set aligned intentions. When you set a goal, root it in emotion plus brain support. For example, I want to feel worthy rather than I want to prove myself. Review and adjust weekly. Small wins equals dopamine release. Your brain celebrates progress. Keep going. If you want to explore deeper, how emotions are made. Lisa Feldman Barrett. This work shows how our brain constructs emotion rather than simply reacts to it. Wikipedia 5. So if you're in the midst of transformation or even thinking about starting one, remember this. Your brain, your emotions, they're not your enemies. They are your allies in rebuilding. Thank you for listening. Maybe today you planted a seed of awareness, and when the time is right, you'll see it sprout. I'm Soul Rise Woman, and I am honored to walk this path of transformation with you. Stay in your power, love your heart,